Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle. If you want your kid to play ball like any professional athlete, Pete Rose was the guy. There it is. All right, let's play ball. Try to finish up this, I'm going to call it job. This job here. Who's next? Score 1 run. PlayStation cut off 3 times yesterday, twice during Red Dead Redemption and once during the baseball. So we'll see what it does today. Let's see how it treats us.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. This is Bryce Terang.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Some warm-up swings.
He's having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. Out there to center. That one gets down for a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
here goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Runner goes again. Throw to third. He's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Out to short. Tosses across the first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Oh, 1 up, 1 down. About 6 more to go, I think. Let's see here. Let's see.
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Sends it to Tolia. 1 up, 1 down. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McMahon pulls that one down. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2.
Let's try it again.
This is Corbin Carroll.
I need him to get on me. He's the key to my success.
Strike 1.
That is not how we're going to do it.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Pitch, man.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Runner on the move again. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Next to hit, Pavin Smith. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Runner on at third. 1 gone. And that one fouled off.
Man. I've seen these results before.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Gets it to first, but the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game.
Pitch 1 strikeout, no runs. What's up, beautiful Ray Ray? Huh? She gonna take a nap?
Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 in this one. Woo back to work. And that is out of play. 0-1. And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1. Ball 2.
In the dirt. The tag, and got him at second.
Need a strikeout right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here we go.
Just misses. And the count's full. Hit in the air, right field.
Man, come on now.
Taylor makes the grab on the run. Now batting Tyler Wade. Just missed. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park. between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball.
Come on, Woo.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2 count.
In the air, left field, down the line. Rosarena makes the grab, and that's the inning. Next for the Padres, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 in this one. That one in there across the letters. And fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And that misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball could be 2.
Get out of here.
The throw to second. What a double play that was.
Score a run, don't make 3 outs.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. Guy swinging. He chased the changeup. Huge strikeout there. Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, right to the backstop. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Tags the runner for 1.
What the hell just happened?
Trying to send this extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back to the top of the order now. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Bunting gets it down to first, and they tag him out. Willie Adames stands in.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And up next for San Francisco, Jung Lee. Fought off foul. Winning run at third, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
I'm all over
that. Is strike 2.
No balls,
Yep.
2 strikes.
Yep.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging for the K. That's the 3rd out. Back to the top of the order now. And up next for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases all loaded up. Adames now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
The count.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
I'm all over those pitches.
Squirts away from Langoliers. But all the runners hold. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swung on, belted. Across is the winning run, and the Giants walk it off 5-4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
In the air, left field. Drops into the glove. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to left his first time. Soriano back to work.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And there's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. On the ground, right side, Newman. Slings to first, one up, one down. Ground ball left side, could be two. Rengifo over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Two outs, runner at first. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Superstar.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
I wanted to hit it.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
Maybe we're going into extra innings. Nope.
Bottom of the first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one ripped. Paris snags it on the run.
Lord.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to center field. Paris makes his way towards it, and that is the inning.
Shoot.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated
No
hitter.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the order, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that's a fair ball. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down.
Back here in L.A., here's Shohei Ohtani. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Booyah! And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball one. And that one finds its way through.
Yeah, he did it.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Ball. 2 out, space is empty. Robert to right field, way back, gone. Ian Happ up to hit.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Happ lays off.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Ranging back. Booyah! That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Kyle Tucker. In the air, left field. Baldwin on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swing and a ground ball.
Oh, boy.
That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third,
and a base hit knocks in a run. One down, runner at third. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Fires over to Hoskins, and there's two. One down, runner at third. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And a foul ball. And that one gets past the catcher. And the runner holds. One away with a runner at third. Got him swinging on the curveball.
All right. One more time.
Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
In the air to left center. Mitchell brings it in. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 1-1. One down, runner at third. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Swing a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play.
Wish we could have just knocked O'Reilly out. Something I don't want. I don't want that one. What is left down here of this one? A lot. A lot. got nothing again. Let's see. What am I going to attempt to do here? I'm going to go after this guy. Switch hitters, shortstops. Stolen bases. This. Just three good, really good sticks right there sitting on the bench. Who's this guy? Oh shit, and there's a whole other page right here. Two more pages. Man. Can't do that. Let's go with that. How we looking? All right, here we go. We play a lot of games in the rain. Hunter Brown, let's try him out. Ryan, am I doing anything else? No.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Tampa and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Chris Bassett. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is Springer. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Wade Boggs now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Sends it across to first. Boggs is out. So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
We go to the bottom of the first. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. Lifted in the air, right field. Jenkins makes the catch for the out. Here's Andres Jimenez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Inside just missed.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
2 out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Bassett back to work. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Outside, and that's ball 1. Jenkins goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting it right. Inside, and the count is 2-0.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. So up next, Kobe Mayo. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. No score here in the second. Bassett with a look to first. And he dives back in safely. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Jenkins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Rogers Center, Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Garcia makes the catch, and there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Dalton Varsho in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Clips the corner, and a count 1-1.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt. 1 out, bases empty. Base hit, center field.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Brown corrals it, and there's 2 down. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Just missed.
Come on,
Chris,
boy.
with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill moving under it. He's got it. That is the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together
Nice.
for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wade Boggs now at the plate.
Come on.
Squirts away a little bit. Fires to third, but he's back. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball left side. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Not sure about that.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down. So digging in, Will Wagner. And that one missing low. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Runner takes off. Up the middle, Torres.
He's in there.
And the shuttle's retired. Stepping in, Andres Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, boy. He's hanging in there. He ain't really knocking it out.
New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ground ball right side.
Damn.
Could be 2. Over to Michelle. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Place is packed.
Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023, even though his dad didn't give him any advice.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 so far.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one is inside ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground right side. Torres over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that one cutting but missing down low. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He popped out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner takes off, pitch inside. Throw, see, punch too late with the toss. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He hammered it. He launched it out of there. Top 5, 1-1.
Back here at Rogers Center, digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. Pudge goes 5 feet 9 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next one misses, 1-1. Swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Got it. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Doubled in his first AB. And that one is lifted in the air. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. Here is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And that's down and away.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle.
Oh, you're standing there.
Jimenez throw to first. And Gleyber Torres. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Brown back to work. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That's in there. 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Walked his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Kirk stands at first with one out. Swing, high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And that ball is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle-ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Sean Jelly will take over here.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Jimenez at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes. 2 away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's already homered in this game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
That's stupid.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on.
Inside, ball 2.
This to third, Mayo. Fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. That's the third out. And we're back. And now the DH, Wade Boggs.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Out to short. On to first. And a quick out, number one. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Way out front for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man.
David Ortiz getting ready to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone, and that is ball
We got
one.
a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
That's a ball.
Santander aboard here at first with nobody out. Very high with that one. And the count's full. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 2. Grounder might be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, Ernie Clement. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Now, Walker Jenkins. First pitch swinging.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Next offering way off the plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And he swings through that one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
6 swing.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Grounds one to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the Toronto catcher.
Barbara, she likes you, baby. Be nice. What happened? Go.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Danny Coulombe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is in for a strike. Just missed.
That's just out.
Pitch
Ball
misses
two.
there, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just
ball
missed.
That's a good pitch there.
3
Really
balls,
had some
1
run
strike.
and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Jenkins makes the grab, 1 down. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees. Ball
Ball
1
one.
there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1 and 2. Bases empty,
ball,
1 away.
2
Here the
strikes.
bottom of the 7th. Just
Nope,
off the
inside,
inside
ball 2.
corner. And a count now even up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bo Bichette digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. That one's
1 ball,
upstairs, ball
2 strikes.
1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
High fly ball out to center field. Garcia pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out.
We're going to put something together, man. We're going to run out of time. Going to the top of 8.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Rodriguez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
El De La Cruz.
Garcia goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now 1 and 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Here's Gleyber Torres, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, hell, he's due for a hit then.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Rips that one to right. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Gimenez. Colon back to work. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
High fly ball out to left field. O'Neill hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
That was absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 4-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So up next, Dalton Varsho. Now on the bump, Lee Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one hammered way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch.
And he hammered that damn thing.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Boggs in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Line drive to short and caught. So digging in, Adolis Garcia.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one.
That, man.
0-1.
And a base hit right there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
At the plate, David Ortiz. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be
That's
2.
the same thing.
Over to Bichette. Ow! A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball
Why did I
game with
hit
a nice
for him?
double play. Always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially
Right in the
when it
mouth.
wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
4-1 the final here today.
Yeah,
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Hell yeah, we'll take it. Man, that guy out there can hammer it. 474-foot home run. Yeah, I believe it. I got no room for him. I figured his power would be good. Where does he play first? Left? He ain't touching that guy's numbers. Poor girl, got a swelled up face. What got you? Bumblebee? Snake? Spider? Bad tooth? Poor girl. Look pitiful. You look plumb pitiful, girl. I don't know. Let's see what we've done. We're at 20. We need to be at 44. I'm gonna try this again.
One down, runner at third. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a...
On a line out towards center. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's one down, runner at third. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
Easy, baby.
And he swings and
late.
misses at the initial offering.
It's 0-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball. One down, runner at third. De La Cruz now at the plate.
De La Cruz.
Ripped to third.
Damn.
Caught.
Ripped his arm off. girl. She loving on you, pipe. I know. Be nice to her. Please. Thank you. Let's mix it up a little bit. I want these 3 spots hammer the baseball. All of them, but I want these 3 spots hammering it. No, man, he should have hammered that righty earlier. Man, come on. Meow. We're taking up into New York. City Field, girl.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Cats going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
Oh, man.
So almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, David Peterson.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those.
All right, we're not starting it yet.
he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing.
All right, here we go. I got to turn that shit off. That's a good one.
And all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot,
right,
the
here we go.
same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Gleyber Torres leading things off and takes a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Wade Boggs now.
No.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
Torres gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that is out of play. Strike two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Ball one low.
Ball one, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike one. Man at first, one away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This looks like extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back.
And it stays fair. One runs in, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
David Ortiz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Line drive.
What a play. Big Pete getting up.
That was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Into left center for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here at Citi Field. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you look for here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 0-1.
2. 0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The other way, and base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch misses.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Hit in the air, center field. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one in the air, right field. Jenkins under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Kobe Mayo. Peterson back to work. Peterson, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That one down the line, and foul ball. And he chases a high fastball there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. 1 out, runner at second. And now Ellie De La Cruz. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Up the middle. Lindor on the first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now it's the DH, Wade Boggs. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second.
Nice.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Be nice.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that.
Be nice. Quit. She's already scratched up. Be nice to her.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Mark Vientos. And
That's
ball 1.
Check something, man.
Next offering is fouled back. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering upstairs. This one popped up right side. Ortiz settles under it. 1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That one misses. 1-0. That one the other way. And foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Top half of the 3rd inning. And the batter now, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Acuna hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1.
David Ortiz.
He's 0 forever.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Killed his teammates in the dugout over there.
Here's the 0-1. That's inside. Garcia at first, 1 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, center field. Siri in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Garcia around third. He'll score. Throw cut off to second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jose Butto.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Jose Siri.
Oh, he snuck in him. I got the cameras
Just
off.
missed.
1-0.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Okay. Well, it's only hit twice. It's still on, so I don't think.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's only hit twice since you've been gone. I don't think we're going anywhere. It's still on.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Lindor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's in there at the knees. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. That's towards center. Siri. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz doubled his first time. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Good take by Torres. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Now that designated hitter.
And now here is Wade Boggs. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Fastball.
Damn,
right
he got
back to the mound. And that'll do it.
Cool guy, a little bit, not much. A little bit. I don't know, yeah. I don't think
Bottom of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Swings through that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one's in there. 0-2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Got him swinging.
Now batter.
And now it's Juan Soto. Flied to right his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Jenkins going back on this one. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
baby.
Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Buto back to work.
She's got to hurry, Caddy.
Missed. Buto, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Outside low, and it's 2-0. Out to short, Lindor. Jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off. Garcia on at first, nobody out. That one inside, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball,
I had it down.
2 strikes.
How we missed it. Come on now.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's one.
That's an out.
Over to Alonso. Double play. 2 outs, base is empty. And now David Ortiz.
Yeah, I know. He put the. Yeah, I seen that.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
All ones the count.
No, it's a stain that left. Out. I mean.
Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, gloves it on the dive,
Nice stop.
fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Alvarez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just missed.
2-0.
In for a strike. Now 2-1. And that one fouled off. That's a base hit. And now two aboard. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now Jose Siri struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
What is that? What is it? Okay. I don't know what you're showing me.
I'll show you that I got Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Because I was thinking after I got to my doctor's appointment, if I drove by Chick-fil-A,
So we're all eating it or no? Just you?
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5.
Have?
Good feed.
What
That's
did you
one.
have?
Throw to first, safe. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
On the ground, could be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning.
Yeah.
Back here in Queens, and here is Tyler O'Neill. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
People.
That one fouled off.
Yes, I agree with her.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
She's going to let us know.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here is Pudge Rodriguez, 1 for 2.
What'd you eat again?
Lifted in the air out to left. Brings it in. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna.
Acuna.
First pitch, and he just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first, and he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Fouled off to the right. Nobody out. Runner at first.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Here's a 1-2. Grounder off the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Off the pitcher. I mean.
Now batting.
Here's Pete Alon. So.
Right, come off out of his chest.
Cade Smith comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's a strike.
All 1's the count.
4 every day. That's genius.
Nope.
Go down all you
First
can.
and second here, no outs.
Yeah.
That one ripped, but foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 on with 1
eating?
out. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Crispy. No, I need him crispy.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. Acuna, the lead runner, out at second. Lindor at
That's a ball.
first. 1 gone. And there's a ball.
2-0.
On the inside corner for a strike.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off
2
speed
balls,
there.
2 strikes. 3.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And that's
Ball,
off the
that's
outside edge. And that's ball 1. Smash to the left side. Over to Torres. That ends the frame.
Cat's going crazy in here. What is it?
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Max Kranick.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Oh, yeah. As long as we're not soft.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Crunchy.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
El Cronchelo.
Fouled off left side. The shortstop takes the ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Swing and a
Clearly, he was
miss.
sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Damn.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. Gleyber Torres up to hit. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
That's what
2
she
down.
did. Where? I don't see
2
any
down,
of it.
base is empty.
Yeah,
And
salt
next
too?
is the designated hitter, Wade Boggs. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, baby, like I do when they get done.
And first offering
That's the
is
difference.
fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself.
Good.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Thank you.
And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Oh, damn. Thank you.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And
I did miss
count
by a
even
lot.
1-1. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Ball 1 there. And strike 1 to the catcher.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air. Torres puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now a chance for Jose Siri. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? First offering, and it just misses.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
O'Neill pulls it in on the run.
Thank you.
Back here at Citi Field. Now here is Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Kranick back to work.
Ball.
Kranick, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a curve misses outside.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. David Ortiz, the next to hit.
Just looking for some room.
Swing and a miss.
Got big
Well, he threw that
Ortiz up there.
fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
There it is.
And it falls. So
Bring
a
the
2-out
dugout.
knock keeps the inning
Boys
alive.
first hit.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a
Yeah,
miss.
I'm
It's
expecting a lot
0-1.
out of him.
And misses inside.
Looks better.
In the air, right field. Soto settles under this one. Makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. And now, Jeff McNeil.
The designated hitter. McNeil.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Now a high fly ball out to left center. O'Neill hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch just misses. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how to...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off.
I had no idea where he went. Went foul. I never even seen where it went.
Late on that fastball.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one ripped.
Beautiful.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Next to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. Swinging a foul out of play. Mayo leads off second with nobody out.
She's back to
Swings
Ricardo.
and misses. And that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. He beats it safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Runner takes off. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. That's the third. Vientos. Throw, and it gets away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Man at second with 1 away. Stepping in, Wade Boggs. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's like the game's falling apart. Throwing it in the dugout.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Ty Adcock. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. That's inside. And that is ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Oh,
and
no.
he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Walker Jenkins.
Piss out of that.
What a stop.
What a stop.
Second, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Cage, you did good, buddy.
Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
A new pitcher in the game, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Popped up. Ortiz hauls it in, and there's one away. Juan Soto now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And a foul ball. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Jenkins on his way over, hauls it in for the out. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike. One strike away. That one missing inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this.
That's hard hit in the line. And that'll do it.
About murder movie.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I know this is like a wide open question. 1, 8.
There's a lot of questions, yeah. 1 and 3 is like dreams, so you have scarier. I do. You said you need to know what? I said nope.
Good answer. 3 for 5. That dude's on fire, man.
Well, my husband says I do.
Well, I don't mean, you know.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
You're on your back? What are you doing? Piper, I gave you food. That's what you wanted. You didn't want to go out.
She's going to take a nap.
Lay down right there and go to sleep. We punch you and make you out look like the other eye. Lay down. You ain't taking me nowhere. I'm
No.
gonna push you up. Get mad all you want. You want to go outside? What the hell's wrong with you? I already
She
told
wants to
you.
go outside. She's been cramped up and her sick.
I took her out. Here we go.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. No. I don't even know what we are. Nothing. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. I don't know why the game cut off last night. It did it on baseball and that Cowboy game. Yeah. So it was maybe my internet, huh? Could have been.
Copper, you went in there and ate her food. I know you did. Filled her bowl up this morning. She ate that damn much food.
Mm.
You're eating their food. Lay down in the kennel or on the pad. Pad. On the pad.
P-pad? She let Lila play all over her head and face, kicking on her a second ago. I made her stop, though. She didn't care.
Now, Ellie De La Cruz.
I know I don't watch them like you do, but I'm watching them like I do.
And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
You're watching them right now.
Ellie De La Cruz will hit
Maybe
next.
attack Lila.
Hard hit, right side. Terang over to first in time. Awesome play there.
That was a good swing and everything.
One down, runner at third. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
You know who else has never in these games? Bo Jackson.
One down, runner at third. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Well, I mean, you know, if they got other people, I understand why Bo must have told him he wasn't interested.
Swing at a ground ball, and that's just foul.
There's some kind of deal there, and Bo may said, I don't sell my name like that. Or Nike might have said,
takes the ball.
We'll do Bo knows, but you can't sign with nobody. I don't know the deal.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
He's hammering the ball, man. He just ain't hitting it out.
One down, runner at third. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
You do. Did you sugar up? Yeah. 4-year-old. We're getting older.
Fought off foul.
Oh, wow.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Last time. Oh, yeah, why not?
One down, runner at third. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's what that baseball coach job is? He's only 20 minutes away.
And a foul ball.
What's the chap?
Righty delivers. Right through there for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line.
Nothing.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, depending on where it was.
You must have been on the south side there, girl.
Yeah, I think I looked it up.
Okay. You playing? She wants to love on Dallas so bad. Well, we got both of them. Let's see. We're gonna go down here, or over. Oh, my bad. We're gonna go right there and there, and pull that boy right there. Yeah, we're gonna get him. He is a Red Sox. We wanted the Reds. Just go course, I don't have any. Meow. No, I'm staying with Coffee.
5. Don't start. You've been outside. You ate some food.
That's
Now lay down.
Texas.
Never lay down. Lay down now.
I don't even have any Cincinnati players, hardly.
Lay down.
If any.
Hush. Go get your pen. You get mad all you want.
Huh. We don't use that guy anymore. Forgot about him. It's crazy I don't have any Cincinnati Reds players.
You never do find my thing. You get lost. My curtains.
No. We never did, man.
Put it in the drawer like I told you to.
Boom, boom. Meow. Let me tell you, Wilbur.
Hey, baby.
Huh?
What we gonna do?
If you see it, the phone just going crazy over there. Boy, that pool looks very inviting. Well, none of them have it. None of them have it. Let's see. Let's go to the market. I want to see. What can we close to buy? No. No. He used to be the Phillies, didn't he? Anyway. Ken Griffey Jr. Damn, 121. I don't really see. Yeah, I will. That don't even look that impressive. Damn. What the hell is McGuire so expensive for now? Is this laying there behind you? Damn, I don't know if I want to spend all that on one player, even if it is maybe Mark McGuire. Right? Right. Look at that power though, 104, 109. She said for you to take him, didn't she? Good, I'm glad I didn't have anybody. I didn't want to do that. I wouldn't doubt you told her that. I'm buying McGuire if I can get him for 30 grand. Let's see. I need to figure out what my next move is going to be here. I guess we're.
She asked me if I slept on her. I was riding in a car, somebody drove. I said, no, I got to tell them how to drive.
She thought that shit was funny.
She did.
What?
Jessica says, I don't want to embarrass a grown man.
Jessica off the 5?
No, Jessica or my niece.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Oh boy, leave me out of that. Drunk woman running that lip.
Eccles in Panama City.
We own McGuire.
Congratulations.
What a chunk of cash. He better hit bombs. I mean, regularly. Now we gotta go look at the lineup. I was gonna get off. I was about to be done. Oh man, we just got Ortiz, Wade. Might have to put the Boggs. Might have to go to third. Let's put his big butt over here. So McGuire. We gotta go here and we gotta do this. We got people in front of him. 83-105. Anybody in front of him better than that? Of course, Jake isn't. He hits bombs too. So. A lot of those guys that beat him in contact, but not really a bunch of them. But. I'll stay with it. Bringing in Buxton for speed. And then these guys can duke it out. Jake's beating him right now already. I mean, technically, it's really close. No. This dude's 89. Shit. He's a righty, he's a lefty. That may have been what saved him. He's a lefty. Yeah, none of these guys are. We gotta bring in Max, man. We gotta bring in the Maxter. What's in the bullpen? A bunch of 85s. close. They're both about the same. So we're gonna say that. Damn, this changes everything. Yeah, really, a little bit. I like that team right there. I gotta get Manny out there. All right, we're done for baseball. Done with the baseball. Let's get a picture of this lineup.